everyone, it's Tanya from Royal City Nursery, and today we are talking pothos. I know you're kind of thinking, pothos, really? Yes, really, because there's some beautiful different cultivars and varieties that gives us a whole bunch of different colors. So in terms of light needs, pothos are pretty good. They can go from almost nothing to really, really bright. So they cover an incredibly range of light, both indoors and out. If you're going to use them outside during patio season, I generally tend to put them in an area where they either get morning sun or they're in part shade for most of the day. But again, indoors, anywhere from almost no light, to some pretty decent bright light. Pothos are pretty forgiving, which makes it an awesome plant to start with, especially if you know you're not particularly consistent with your watering schedules. So the easiest way to remember what do you need to water is you're going to stuff your finger into the soil, stuff it into the first knuckle, and when it's dry, you're ready to water. Make sure you water very thoroughly so you're actually getting water coming out of the bottom of the pot, and then just let it be. You're going to find in the winter time they don't grow as much and they're not as active, so it does take, you can spread your waterings out a little bit. As opposed to the summertime, right? Active growth means they're going through nutrients and water a little bit faster. So summertime, we're generally watering a little bit more. When I think about the different varieties of pothos, there is some beautiful ones. The one I've got in my hand is called Neon, and I love this lime green color. It's beautiful. And this is a color that will hold well in a little bit less light, so you don't have to worry about it going dark green. You could look at this variegated one. So this is one called Pothos and Joy, right? And look at that. You get a lot of white blotches with some bright green and some muted greens in there. The more traditional golden pothos that we're used to seeing is the one that's actually in the basket above my head. Or you can buy them as a 4-inch pot if you want to start your own. Now pothos are also really easy to propagate. So this is one that you can do off of a long trailer like this, right? So if I was to cut this vine that's trailing down, and if I was to cut it here, I can put this in water and it would actually root. The other thing that's nice with pothos is you can train them. So you can actually train them to go up a pole like this, and you have something that's more upright. So you get a bunch of different shapes. Most of the time, the most effective places I've ever seen pothos is sitting on the corner of a cupboard or something where you just get it to trail down. Again, you can go up. This one's just on a pole, but it's one of those golden pothos. Or you can start with a nice 6-inch pot, and this one's already started to trail. Right, so you already get those trailing buds. They're beautifully easy to take care of, really nice and colorful. So let's get a few pothos in your house just to make it a little bit brighter. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.